If this is the last video of my life, thank you for finding me. I wish I found you too. Without land, you are nothing. That was a title on a video, and that was actually the famous statement on a video, the most watched clip on a video by Wodemaya, who goes around the world and meet Africans who are actually trying their best to do well across Africa. He has actually went also outside of Africa to look at those who are in the diaspora. So doing quite a very, very beautiful job. That is Wodemaya. Now, I I watched that video. This guy was from Zimbabwe. He once left Zimbabwe to the UK, opened businesses there. He started as a cleaner, I think. Then after opened businesses and did so much good things and whatsoever. And then later on came back to Africa, that is Zimbabwe now, and making sure that in Zimbabwe he opened a chicken farm and whatsoever, a poultry farm. And at the beginning it was going well, then people stole, thieves stole, and then it didn't went bad, but he started again. I saw his videos 2 days ago on YouTube. Now, as they were walking in that video, that guy said, without land you are nothing. I'm thinking of this when I look at the video of the Minister of Sports in and Arts and Culture in South Africa, Clayton McKenzie. I will put this video now and then, those clips here. Hopefully I don't get flagged.
You see, life is about seasons.
Where Clayton McKenzie speaks about seasons.
I was broke. I didn't have a car. I had nothing. She had a job. But she never made me feel like a loafer.
Without land, you are nothing. Now, when you don't even have the land, you will not understand seasons, because when you have land, you will, the most natural things in the world, whether there's going to be rain or not on that day, is it going to be muddy in the yard? Are we going to plant this season in our backyard or at our farm? Do we plant potatoes or oranges or peaches or kiwis, strawberries? What do we plant? You will not know that until you understand seasons. And sadly, some people don't understand seasons. That when people go through, and he was actually thanking his wife, Clayton McKenzie. He was thanking his wife to say he would support financially and in any way his ex-wife that is divorced to, says forever, because that lady, that woman understand when Clayton McKenzie was going through seasons, when he was going through the toughest times. And the sad part is that most people do not understand that. Whether you are, if you are a father who left your child and you left your baby mama and your child running away from your own responsibilities, claiming that you didn't have money, claiming that you didn't have nothing else. At some point in time, we have to go to Kumbule Kaya to look for you. That how did you not come back home for 32 years of your life? Does it make sense? You are the type of a person who said, let me stay put, let me be here. I'm going through these seasons, but I'm going to make sure that I do not abandon my family, so that later on in my life I don't have regrets. so that later on in my life I don't become part of the person who break generations to generations. It is important to understand seasons. When that guy said, without land you are nothing, and when it's joined that when you have the land, then you will be understanding seasons. Not living the night life when you don't understand if it's raining or sunny or windy or anyhow. Be able to say, I'm going through this, or my husband or my wife is going through this. I will be with them through that particular season. Like Gayton McKenzie, personally, I've been lucky that there are few people when I've been going through seasons, through the toughest of times, they actually said, we are going to stick by you because we know who you are and we know what you can become. I didn't want to go on a personal note too much, but I want to talk to you that you must look deep into yourself and start to understand seasons. And when you understand seasons, don't be in a situation that you abandon your future. Be able to know that each and every time happens, each and everything under the sun happens at its own time. For those who are Christians, I think it's in Ecclesiastes 3, verse 1 to 10, that says, for everything that is under the sun, there's a time for it. It's seasons. You've got to understand the seasons to know that this is just this time, this too shall pass. This too shall pass. All you gotta need to understand is that just the understanding of seasons. This too shall pass. You've got to be patient with yourself. If you are in the greatest of seasons, be humble, be grateful, be grateful, be grateful. When you are in the toughest of times right now, in that particular season when you want to leave everything, you want to be numb to everything in the world, when you are in that season right now, just know that everything under the sun has its own time, and that is just a season. And when it passes, when you get into the better season, be able to be grateful, be able to be humble, be able to give praises. You got to appreciate and understand seasons. If this is the last video of my life, thank you for finding me. I wished I found you too.